All right, I'm live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the play-by-play. Yeah, gotcha. Welcome to the play-by-play stream here on the official Survival Challenge YouTube channel. Currently, I believe our new batch of players are about to be escorted to the challenge field to possibly participate in their very first challenge. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So just as a reminder for anyone who tunes in to this stream on YouTube, this is going to be the play-by-play stream. So again, this is a stream not where I'm going to be going into a lot of detail or interpreting how a result or a game or something like that might affect, a future event or anything like that. This is strictly just going to be about the challenges, the players playing the challenges, the results of those. So if there's any just, loved ones or, especially that really just want the more simple viewing experience, streaming experience, this is going to be the stream for you. If you want more of like an in-depth situation, then you're going to head over to our Facebook page with Sam, and that's where you're going to get more of the color commentary, the more detailed stuff, the more in-depth stuff, all right? So here come our players. Everyone's putting their bags down. If you see any of your loved ones throughout this experience, please shout them out. I can see the comments, so I'd love to see what y'all are thinking, what y'all are feeling. But if you did miss our cast reveal, we do have 25 players this season. I think that's the biggest cast we have ever had on Survival Challenge. So yeah, some exciting stuff. I can't. Oh, orientation is locked. That's what it is.
Welcome to the family. I'm glad to have you. We hope you have a great experience. And are you ready to get this done? First challenge is called Names Are Important. What we're going to have you do first is pick a spot on one of these squares that are arranged in a circle all the way around. Doesn't matter which spot you go to. Just go there, stand there. Don't do anything else. Go ahead. It's all right.
All right, so right now, all of the players are standing in a circle. It's playing a challenge called Names Are Important. And once I get more details on that, I will let you know what this challenge entails.
This is a really simple challenge. Underneath that block, right where you're standing, is a piece of paper that's an answer. On my go, you're going to pick that up, grab your pen, you're going to put your name on it. It's not on that sheet. You're not going to get any points, for sure. So make sure that's the first thing you do. You're then going to put two columns. One says name, one says country that they're from. So if it were me, it would say John, Florida. That's it. Pretty simple. You're going to have 90 seconds to write down as many names and state or country.
I will be letting y'all know once he's done explaining to them. I will come back and I will let you know what he is explaining.
But you must leave your answer sheet and your pen at your space. So you can go and converse, you can yell to one another, any way you want to do it, but you're only writing down the answer when you're at your square. Is that clear? There's one other question at the very bottom of the sheet. It's a bonus question. You write down the number of survival challenge contestants you have played in the game through the first 10 seasons. Questions written out there. You get that right at the bottom. It's a number. After those 90 seconds are up, I'll say stop. I want you to put your pen down immediately. If you keep writing, you take your answer and you're getting a 0. So don't put your timer on that. Once we're stopped, we'll give you all the information. Anybody have any questions? Get it? Reasonable. Same thing with handwriting. If we can't make it out, you're not going to get credit for it. Fair enough? Let me get out of the circle. Survivors ready? Don't forget to write your name. Go!
Okay, so let me get the email up here so I can explain what the players are currently doing. Okay, so I believe this is it.
1 minute to go.
So basically, what the players are doing right now are writing down as many names, locations of their fellow players as they can. Because for the past couple of hours, they have been communal in basically a big kind of like John was saying in our opening stream on Facebook, an opening like one world situation. So they all got to talk to each other. They all got to get to know each other. So this is a test of how well they did that. So, so yeah, I know there's a couple other stipulations as well. I believe that if there's some kind of tie, possibly, I think they have to name it or try to, or like a tiebreaker, or they can get extra points, something like that, naming how many players have actually played challenge through the first 10 seasons. I think there's also another thing too, that after this first 90 seconds, they're able to go around and talk to one another and converse. But I'm not sure if that actually happened or not. So the 90 seconds are up. All of the boards are, all the papers are being collected. And I think they're gonna tally up their points and we'll see what happens next.
From the center. Come on in, guys.
Now the players are getting blindfolded.
Okay, that was the goal. Nothing's happening.
What's currently happening right now is that the challenge team is, I believe, tallying up their current scores. But as we see, there's clearly some other element to it. So we're gonna find out what that is shortly, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm sorry, they're all in a huge circle, so I won't be able to get all the way around without getting in challenge production team's way. So that's why I'm staying on this half of the circle. But if you do see your loved one in the distance, please give them a shout out. I wish I could turn my camera horizontal, but YouTube won't let me for some reason. So here we go. I see a lot of love for Nicole in the chat. Love that, love that.
Oh, I got you.
It's a very eerie vibe right now. Everyone's just patiently waiting for the next part.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like sound.
I hope it's not like walk forward 20 minutes because then we're cheesecake.
I think I also want cheesecake. I was gonna say like Nashville hot chicken. Ooh. Yeah, that's like I need some kind of fried chicken, and if it's covered in buffalo sauce or something, yeah,
Go out
that's me.
spicy, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely like a steak and baked potato guy.
Okay.
I think steak, baked potato, Caesar salad, like, let's do it.
Train is that 6 p.m.?
I think that's the steak. Wait, who was talking about the train?
That was Nick.
Was it Nick? Yeah.
Nick is across the. Nick is on the other side of the train.
Yeah? Maybe. Invisible. Not invisible.
I want to pause time.
No, I am not the train guy. No, damn it.
You already got a catchphrase.
Sounds like it's 7:12, guys.
Nick, what about you? You get one superpower.
Probably removing all the if it's a fake one, maybe like.
And we're at the start of the circle.
I'm the giveaway, yeah, that's what I was saying. People probably looked at me and were like, the giveaway? Alright. Yeah, I didn't. I was trying to remember who was from Ohio. I knew there were 3, so I wrote Ohio as my last one and we were like right into the last second. And I was like, couldn't think of a single name. Watch this show and be like, how old are you?
What are the blindfolded people doing? So right now, I believe they are just waiting for the results to be tallied for for the first little bit of the challenge, where again they're trying to remember each other's names and locations. So as you all just saw, it looks like a certain select number of players were just escorted to a different location. What that means, I currently don't really know. Still trying to figure that out. And yes, they are yes, they're prom couples being escorted to the gym. Hi, Anthony. All right, so it looks like we have let me see if I can get a count here. Let's see. So after they put those people, not put them away. Oh my God! When they took them away from the circle, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so it looks like if I did my math correct, it looks like they took 6 players away from the group of 25, and it looks like they're setting up another challenge for the remaining 19. So I wonder what's going on with the group of 6. So again, if you missed the first part of the challenge, looks like there's gonna be multiple challenges basically. So the first challenge was everyone basically just from memory, getting to know each other for these past couple hours, had to try and remember as many names and locations as possible of their fellow players. And I'm assuming the people who did the best are probably the 6 that got taken away, but I could be wrong. Once I get confirmation on that, I will let you know. But I'm assuming it's either the 6 best or the 6 worst got taken away. It could be the 6 worst, but once I get confirmation on that, I will definitely let you guys know. Thank you all again for joining us. We really appreciate it. Again, if you're just joining us, this is the play-by-play stream. So mainly there will not be a whole lot of commentary coming from my side. If you want more color commentary, that's going to be on our Facebook stream. I'm basically just going to do my best to walk y'all through what challenge is currently going on, what the players are currently doing in those challenges. So once we get to like the tribal challenges or the immunity challenges, right? My job will be to basically explain what the challenge is and how, let's say there's like 4 different stages. So I'll say this player from each tribe is doing the first stage and this player from this tribe is doing the second stage and stuff like that. And then I'll obviously give you all the results and go from there. As well, if you haven't seen on our socials, we do have multiple ways to watch this season. So again, we do have the color commentary stream with Sam, should be with Sam, me, and Taylor as well. Kind of rotating occasionally, but we do have that on our Facebook and hopefully eventually our Instagram and our TikTok once we get those socials up and running there. And then we have me on the YouTube, hello, hi, for the play-by-play commentary. And then we also will have tribal streams when the tribals begin. And then anything else? Oh, and then we also will have our kind of like daily recap document. There should be a link to it. Right now there is nothing on there. It is just blank because we haven't finished the day. But we will do our best as soon as possible each night to get the document detailed and uploaded. Again, that'll basically just be again the daily events of what challenge was played, who won that challenge, who lost the challenge, who went to tribal council, who got voted out, things like that. I'm gonna head back because John's gonna start explaining this next part, I guess.
Next challenge called Trivial Without Survival Challenge History. So underneath your standing square that's next to you or just to the right is your answer. There are 10 questions. Half on the front, half on the back. On my go, you're going to come out either one of these 3 easels. They all have the same questions on them. Questions on, look at those. Same thing as last time. You can only write your answers when you're back at your standing square. So you're going to come out, look at the question, go back and answer. You want to look at multiple questions and go back and answer. Any way you want to do it. You're going to have 5 minutes. During that 5 minutes, there's also one important thing you have to do. Write your name on your sheet so we know who you are. If at some point during the challenge you feel like, I don't know anymore, I can probably use some help. There is help available to you. Over there in the field, raise your hand. If you'd like to run over there, or Come back to the numbers 1 to 10. It corresponds to the number of questions on your sheets. All you have to do is lift up the box. The answer is there for you. It's not a note. You're going to have to remember it. Come back and write it down. You can go over there as many times as you like, but you can only look at one answer at a time while you're there. During the 5-minute window, if you finish all 10 questions, you're going to form a line starting where Evan is standing. If you get in and you realize, I don't know anymore and I don't feel like running over there, you can leave and go get in line. Your spot in line is going to be, so if a couple of you have 6 right, for example, whoever's farthest to the line forward is going to take the higher seat. No point in standing at your square. If you feel like you're done, get in line or go run over there to find an answer. You can do either one of those 2 things. Same thing, if we can't read your answer, you won't get credit for it. Any of the 3 easels have the same sets of questions on it, so you can run to any one you want. Any other questions? Any questions?
Do we have to fill it out here?
Yes.
Okay.
You must fill out your answers only at your square. Any other questions? 5 minutes. I'll give you a countdown at each minute along the way. Survivors ready? Go!
Okay, so basically what is happening here is they are now testing their their survival challenge trivia skills. So what right now on the underneath their feet they had their answer sheet, their pen and paper is. On these easels, I'm not even directional. So on those easels over there, that is where they have, I believe, the questions themselves. I believe that's what it is. It's either or. I think, yeah, this is their answer sheet, so they're gonna write their answers here. I'm pretty sure this is their questions on these easels. So, and if they feel like they might need some help because they don't know the questions, they're going to have to run all the way around the pond over to there, which those boxes have some hints. So we look like got a couple players going over there. Yeah, so a few people making the jog over. Looks like most people, though, seem to be doing just the easel and the interboard. Looks like Leah's going out for some hints. I believe over there right now, it looks like we had, I think it was Ali, Griffin. I could not catch that 3rd person. And then we have Leah. So majority of the group is hanging right here. And again, I'm assuming if they're gonna do the same thing that they did that first round, it's possible that, again, the best 6 or the worst 6 are gonna get escorted somewhere else. There's also another element that John mentioned, that if people feel like they have all 10 right, or most, they feel confident in their answers, they're going to go line over there. And the tiebreaker, in the case of a tiebreaker, everyone who is standing in the line with Evan, based on their their line order, will determine, based on their correct answers and where they're standing in line, will determine, I guess, their placement in the challenge. So now we have 3 more players running back over there. This is where players are going to start seeing a little bit of the physical aspect to this game. Looks like someone's going back out for a second go at it. I promise y'all I will learn their names in the coming days. There's 25 of them. It's hard to remember everybody right away, But yeah, I believe who went over. I think that was Ryan. I think Declan went over there. I want to say that's Ned, but I don't want to be incorrect. Here, hold on. I might be able to tell. Give me 1 second. I want to let y'all know if your loved one's over there. Okay, so I believe that who I just saw run over there, I believe that was Ned. if I'm good with faces. So I think that was Ned running over. And then it looks like we have Chris coming back. Okay, we have a couple of people. Let's see, did anybody line up? I don't think anybody has lined up yet. Everyone's really using their 5 minutes to their advantage. They have 5 total minutes to put as many answers correct as possible. There goes Dan. So it looks like, I want to say we've had about maybe half of the group so far do the run.
Get in line when you're ready.
Kelsey writing some more of her answers, it looks like. Also, all of the boards, ooh, bless me, excuse me. All of the boards have the same information on it. So it's not like they have to go to different easels to look for different things. It's all the same information.
30 seconds. Thank you.
What else you got?
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Take your answer sheet. Go to the line.
All right, time is up. Everyone is heading to the line. Again, the line order is a factor in the challenge itself. So, and what's gonna rule a tiebreaker is whoever got to the line first. If there is a tie, that's who, is gonna have the win. Again, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's the win. I don't know if you're putting yourself in a bad situation. I don't know. I'm assuming if you got the most right, it's a good thing, right? But I don't know how it goes with the whole group breaking up. I wish you guys switch the YouTube and Facebook feeds. Switch the YouTube and Facebook feeds. YouTube is way better for horizontal videos. Yeah, but for some reason, when I'm trying to rotate it like this, it's saying orientation is locked, rotate it back. So like, it's not letting me, at least today, again, I'll try to figure this out for the future, but it's not letting me rotate the screen for some reason. So I don't know. That's why I'm doing it vertically today. But I'll definitely figure out if I can do the horizontal video for future situations. Definitely. Appreciate the feedback. Oh, goodness. Appreciate the feedback, Jackie. Thank you. Yeah, we're trying to work with a bunch of new platforms this season. So there's a lot of, hi, Izzy. We have, just a couple of new kinks and bugs that we are trying to figure out. So again, any feedback is great. I think it's locked however you start. Oh, thank you, Haley, thank you. That makes sense. Cool, okay, well, I know for the next stream. So I promise we'll do horizontal videos. I promise you. But yeah, for today, because I don't want to restart the stream, we're just gonna handle this like how it is now. But that does make sense. So that's probably what the situation is. I've never streamed on YouTube before, so gotta bear with me. I'm new to this as well. But yeah, so I'll make sure too that I can do the horizontal stuff for you in the future coming days. That's not how it is. In the future days that are coming. There we go. But yeah, so let's go over to the line and see what's going on, because I have no idea. I didn't see who was lined up and in what order. So let's find out. I believe it's going to be left to right. So whoever's on this side, all the way to there. I think that's the order. Again, if you're just joining us, today we're doing survival challenge trivia and seeing how well they did on that. So currently they are waiting for their results to be tallied. Oh.
Observation was like strongest suit so far in the challenge.
Here's a little better shot of your players, your current players. 6 of them are currently in another location after our first round. These are the remaining 19. Oops. So if I have any guess, we're gonna have another chunk of players being pulled. Ooh, these bugs today. Being pulled to another location or to the same location. I don't know. I am unsure. Ah, Isaiah. Yeah, another Isaiah in the chat. Love that. Hi, Isaiah. I'm Isaiah. Nice to meet you. All right. I'm gonna go over here. All right. Looks like it's possible that they might have the results, possibly. So I guess we'll see. Oh, I think they're doing. Are they possibly doing the blindfolds again? I don't know. Let's see. No, I don't believe we're blindfolding them this time. Yeah, I don't believe that's what's happening. Yes, so I believe that was Ned. All right, I'm gonna try to quiz myself here on our current batch of players. So I believe this is Dan in the green and Chris. See, I'm pretty. Oh, I don't know.
Can you guys line up in order, please? Thank you.
They want to know if they can have water. 1 second, folks. Sorry, dealing with a player's question.
It's just a pen. Just.
Oh, someone still has a pen?
I do. Sorry, I didn't know what you were saying.
They're asking if they're allowed to have water.
They can't move right now.
Okay. There you go. So they're all lined up. They were asking if they could have water. Not right now. They have to stay in their line.
No water yet. No water yet.
Okay. Let me try this again. Hold on. I'm kind of using my cheat sheet a little bit. I need to look at these faces. Okay. All right. I think I know. I think I can do this. Okay. So I think we have Dan, Chris. I believe that's Luke R. That's Lee, Declan, Ned. I believe that's Ryan. No, that's Ali. That's Ali. Kelsey, Leah, Ryan, Griffin. I believe that is. Who is that? Oh, that's Nicole. Yes, that's Nicole right there. And then I believe that is Aaron. And then that is Val. That's Jay. That's Kaylee. And then we have. Oh, goodness, this is difficult. There's so many new faces. I'm really bad at this. I believe that's KP. And that's Elisa. And then Paul. So I believe I got it all right. I believe I got it. I think I did it right. I'm still learning all their names. But yes. So right now, again, I think they're just waiting for their results. I think we're about to find the results because the boards are now going away. So let's see what happens. Oh, not me. You guys have seen enough of my sunburned face. I'm sorry. And this is too zoomed in. Yeah, I really can't wait to do horizontal streams. I actually might. You got both streams going? Perfect. Glad to hear, Jackie. John is giving them basically the spiel that we get every season where, you know, it's just like, hey, make sure you're paying attention to detail, make sure that you are listening when, you know, things are being explained, because there are a lot of times where one little detail of a challenge can be missed and it can completely, oh, see, that makes sense. People probably did forget. Yep, that's true, Jackie. People might have forgotten to put their names on the papers. That's probably what it is. Well, that could be it.
We need everyone to stop talking, please.
Looks like they're gonna pick which people are going, I guess, somewhere else possibly.
And then to where? This way? Stay in line, please. Stay in your order. I know that's a hard one too.
So currently all the players are grabbing their things and they are in line order, and they're heading to, yep, staying in line order, and they're heading to another area, it looks like. Not sure where, but they're heading somewhere. And if you see your loved ones, give them some love in the chat. Let them know you see them. They're still alive, yes. All right. I believe that Ryan seems to be directing them to maybe a specific group subline, something like that. Let me see if I can get what's going on. So yeah, it looks like the players might be getting sent into different directions. It's the 6:30 train, I think. Yeah, but it looks like Ryan is saying them and telling them to go in different directions based on a certain path. So this could probably have to do with the different results of this last challenge. Again, I am unaware of where they're going. I have no idea. Is it Kasia? Is that how you say your name? I want to make sure I say it correctly. Hi, Ross. Hello. But yeah, I don't know where they're going. That's the thing. I'm not told a whole lot. The main production team knows a lot more than I do. I'm honestly, in a way, I'm kind of a spectator. Like the whole live stream team and everything, we're kind of just like y'all. We're literally just regular spectators, kind of enjoying the game for the first time. We know a little bit, but not a lot, because we like to, you know, give, you know, natural reactions and things like that to the game. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna follow the rest of the crew, because as we see, my other live stream buddies, Taylor and Sam, are in front of me, so I'm just gonna follow them because clearly we're needed somewhere. All right, yeah, so it looks like we have one group getting split off, and then we have another group going to the right. So by math, let's see, so we had 19 people left, so I'm assuming it's probably like as even as possible, so it's probably a 9-10 split. Okay, so I think I'm going to this direction. Again, I'm just gonna follow Sam, because I think that's where I need to be as well. Ooh. So let's see, practice these names again. So it looks like in this half of the group, We have Paul. I believe that's Elisa, KP, Kaylee, Jay, Val. I think that's Aaron, Nicole, Griffin, Ali, Lee, and then Chris and Dan. So, and as a reminder too, with this challenge, that it's very possible that a lot of these players got the same amount correct as the people. Oh, they just started doing the cha-cha slide. But they might have gotten the same amount right as maybe the other group, but these people might have not. Either if this is the group that's going to play again, which I'm assuming at this point, since we're kind of doing that, that they're, oh, excuse me, my back, that there are like the winners of those challenges are getting put somewhere else. That's my guess right now. So I'm assuming that the first 6 people that went in the first challenge, they were like the top scorers. So they're currently somewhere. Now, I believe, again, if this group, if Sam is going with this group, again, we're trying to get as much of the challenges on the stream as we can. So I'm assuming that if Sam is here. Okay, yeah, so I think as soon as, when I saw Sam go here, I'm assuming that this group is also possibly going to do another challenge, and then the other half is maybe going to a camp or going to do something else. I don't know. So if my hunches are correct about that, the people who are about to do another challenge are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, no, there's 13 of them. Interesting. Okay, wait, so if we had 19 left and there's 13 here, that means the other 6. Okay, so it looks like we're possibly splitting them up in groups of 6, based on the results. That's kind of what it looks like. The first day is always hectic because the stuff that the production team comes up with are pretty awesome and pretty like detailed and specific. So it's kind of cool to see the differences between like last season and this season, right? Because last season didn't start like this. All seasons don't really start the same at all. So yeah. So I'm wondering what's next for this group of 13. So it looks like right now they're just letting these players mingle, possibly while they're setting up the next challenge. Which let me see if I can figure out what's going on here. That's my thing. I don't know if maybe the people playing the challenges are the winners. So maybe these are probably the top. You know what, this probably makes sense. I feel like these might be the top players because this had, like, in the original line, Paul, who was in the front, Paul, Elisa, KP, Kaylee, they were all pretty, like, they were all towards the front. I think the first, like, 3 were specifically Paul, Elisa, and KP. But then we have people who showed up last, like Chris and Dan, so I'm not sure which group this is. But I guess if we're still, because I think we can either still be competing for, like, the winners are still competing, or that the losers are still competing. I am not sure. The other stream dropped. Oh, let me make sure that Sam knows. Is it still, Facebook went down? Let me go. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam. Hey, Sam. Some of the Facebook friends are saying that Facebook possibly went down.
Oh no.
Just-
I wonder if it's just Yeah, I guess I haven't gotten any updates. It says it's still going.
Oh yeah, so there's a couple drop. Yeah, it says it's still going on our end.
But the other one went down. That's devastating. Okay, then it might just be a connectivity issue. We are again working with some new equipment, so sometimes the stream is choppy just based on the area. I'm gonna move back and see if maybe that helps.
Especially in
finding a
the tribal
different
council
location.
area. The tribal council area is very choppy.
very bad. It's
So
very bad.
it might be that. So thank you for letting us know. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. The other group was the top players and was becoming a tribe. See, it could be that. I don't know. But if you think about it, the players, there are 25 of them, right? So how can you break that down? In my opinion, I feel like they could be starting tribes and then maybe someone joins them later. I don't know. It's interesting having a group of 25 because it could be simply 5 of 5, but it could also just be something else. Someone could go before they're even tribes. I don't know. Yeah. Let's see. Sounded like signal issue. Sam, we got back. Cool. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for keeping us updated. We appreciate you. The fans are half of the work here for us. They really help out. You're like our side volunteers. You're like our remote volunteers. So we really appreciate it. So yeah, Facebook should be back up. Sam moved to a different location. She's over there now. Yeah, so it's possible that just because we're in this like woodland area that she just lost some signal. So that's good. So yeah, I'm wondering what's going on. So I think possibly that it is a situation where the people that maybe the 6 worst are having to go somewhere, maybe to a camp. Maybe that's going to be their camp. Maybe if they perform the worst, they don't get to enjoy a reward or something. But let me see here what I can figure out. Let's see. I know I have my document here. Okay, so yeah, so it looks like we do have some more challenges ahead. So yeah. Oh, looks like they're getting back in line. So it looks like we do have, yeah, it looks like we have maybe like 2 more challenges. So I think that this group might be the group to keep competing in these challenges. Yes, and also don't forget, y'all, we do have, we do have our after show coming up after today's event. So once all these streams are done, if you missed anything or if you just want a whole wrap-up detail of of everything that's gone on today, you can join us in the recap show. It'll be hosted by Sam and Kelsey with your special guest for the day, which you'll see when we are there. Supporting everybody. Yes, I love it. Thank you so much, Jackie. All right, looks like that group of 13 is heading back to the challenge field. So yeah, it looks like these players are keep competing. Again, is it for good or is it for bad? I guess we're gonna find out. If anything, maybe they'll be able to talk more about it on the after show and give you more detail of like what that meant. Because John has not given anything other than, sorry, I'm fixing my selfie stick tripod thing. John has not given any other information to the players other than we're doing this challenge. This group of people go here. This group of people go here, and that's it. So I don't know. But let's go back over here. Again, thank you all for joining us. Appreciate it. Again, if you're just joining us, this is mainly going to be the play-by-play stream. Basically just me describing the challenges as much as I can. Talking about the results of who wins, who loses. Again, right now it's very up in the air for me. I'm not sure in this instance who are the winners and who are the losers, but I'm just trying to keep up with who's in what group, you know? So, yeah. All right, so let's see what this next one is. If anybody is familiar with SC, it is the iconic stair challenge, but it looks different than usual. So let's find out.
Turn around. One of the 2 tiles behind you, you have a sponge. You only have 1 piece in your possession of any tile. When you have that, you have to come up here the first 4 rungs of the back. Farther set of pieces make up the second 4 rungs. So when you have your piece, you come up and you place it, you'll see these little points that are attached to Velcro. So if I correctly place this piece, I'm going to pull that coin off, I'm going to put it in the bag. If you have a challenge, you're going to count the coins in your bag. So make sure it gets in there safely. Once both of the pieces
Oh, Savannah, thank you. See, thank you for giving me that clarity. I wasn't sure what is going on. Okay, so it does look like the people that are getting pulled are the worst. You're good. No, you're good. Are the, I guess, lowest performers, and they're going, I guess they're getting separated from the rest of the group, so maybe that might be like their group for the night, right? They might be like, that might be their camp buddies for the night. I don't know if it necessarily means a tribe, but it could, because we could have like, if they break down these 13 into 6 again, we'll have 6, 6, 6. We'll have 4 groups of 6, and we'll have then 1 extra. Maybe that person gets to choose what group they're with, but again, they're not in tribe phase right now, so I don't know. So right now, what John is describing is basically they are going to have, obviously, the staircase, the classic survival challenge staircase with these pieces. So this pile of pieces have pieces for the first 4 rungs of the steps. And then that pile, the farther pile, has the ones for the top 4 rungs. Every time a player gets one of the pieces correctly, there are coins velcroed on the side of that step that they can grab. And I'm assuming maybe that's what they're doing, is trying to collect the most amount of coins to avoid getting separated. And I think another stipulation was if a step is not completed, like, because there's 2 pieces per step. If a step is not completed, they can't physically step on that step. So if they have, let's say they have a piece for the 4th rung, right, or for the first 4th level, and the first step isn't completed, they can't step on the first step to try to reach the 4th one. They have to make sure that that's completed first, or that like one of the higher ones, and they have to like reach up in order to reach that 4th part. So whichever group had Kelsey, orange shirt, spelling. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, Kelsey. Yep. Is in the bottom group. We know that because she didn't put her name. Oh, so Kelsey didn't put her name on the paper. Interesting. I love that I'm getting information from you guys. Thank you. You're keeping me up to date. New survival chat. Well, thank you, Chrissy. Thank you so much for joining us. I think that would make sense. That would make sense because John did mention the whole like attention to detail. So it's possible that Kelsey might have been maybe in the top-ish, but because she forgot her name, her thing didn't count. So that's a possibility. But welcome, Chrissy. We're so happy to have you. Oh, here they go. So most people are going to the front level, but looks like, ooh. Okay, so it looks like Kaylee is separating the pieces by color. I wonder if that's to help her or to help everyone. That's an interesting strategy. Sorry, didn't mean, I'm not supposed to be commenting, so sorry. So it looks like right now, all the red pieces are being worked on. The second pile still has not really been touched. The first pile is the most touched, but it looks, since Kaylee did the separating, it's kind of helping things. Sean running across. I'm at the first group before trivia. Oh, the first group before trivia. Gotcha. Oops. Interesting. All right, so it looks like most of the first pile is done. Second pile is starting to be worked on. But again, if they complete a step on that puzzle, they can grab that corresponding coin. But as you can see, it's just a cluster of people there. So it's kind of difficult probably to get around people and get yourself that piece. It looks like, I would say beneficially, maybe getting that final piece for each color is you know where it's supposed to go. So it's kind of a guaranteed coin, maybe? Maybe that's what people are thinking? Not sure. Oh, okay. So some people are okay. Kaylee's now more on top of the stairs. Looks like we have maybe one more piece for green that everyone seems to be. Oh, I see. So people are ignoring the green because they know that blue's about to be finished. And if I think it, oh yeah, I think that was another thing. If they finish it, they get bonus points. So I think with Kaylee having the last piece, she gets bonus points for this ladder. So that's the thing. You don't want to help a certain color because you don't want that person to take that last piece from you. So it looks like Kaylee might have gotten the blue piece or the final coins for the blue. So now she's going over. She might be waiting to see. And so there's still red being worked on, yellow and green both being worked on. The pile remaining is mostly green and yellow. About two green pieces, 3 yellow pieces. So I think they're figuring out the best way to finish, and again, in order to get those last few coins, because it looks like these coins are their points. Oh, Nicole and Griffin. Ooh! Griffin racing, getting the last piece from Nicole. That was a race, my goodness. Ah, not me. So Jay, looks like Kaylee got it for blue. Paul got it for green. Jay got it for red. Oh, and I guess because okay, so it's... So it was only the first 3 ladders. So that yellow ladder, even though Griffin and Nicole fought for that piece, didn't matter. So now I think they're collecting their bags. And it looks like they might be tallying up their coin points, coin totals. We'll see. Okay, people are now taking bathroom breaks. I think it's their first bathroom break since they've been in the game. They get to be welcomed to our lovely Porta Johns. Yep, so it looks like we're getting the count of the coins to find out the results. Meanwhile, all the other players are gonna hang out and wait. We have a drone again this year, and every time it flies by me, it scares me. Let me go show you the stairs, shall I? I'm just gonna follow. I feel like I'm just following Sam like a puppy dog.
What if all of these games are just a ruse and they're just picking who's the hottest? Temperature-wise, I feel like I already winning.
So again, obviously the yellow one is not complete because it was the last one. So again, Jay got the red, Paul got the green, and Kaylee got the blue.
Okay, well... Now I'm not. I'm not that
All right. So
very much, that's my personality.
we're gonna have to wait for the results. And as we've seen, it looks like a group of 6 has been taken back each time. And as we've learned from some fellow friends who have been watching the streams, that it looks like the bottom 6 for each challenge are the ones being taken away. So I guess that means that this, I wonder too, I feel like if it has to do with like camp life, more than likely, the longer you last in the challenges, I feel like your camp is gonna be better for the first night. So I feel like maybe that first camp probably didn't get much. Probably not even a tarp. They probably got, maybe they could have gotten a tarp. And then like group 2, right, they might have gotten like tarps and a rope, or a tarp and a rope, and maybe like a granola bar. And then group 3 might get like 2 tarps, a flint, some dry firewood, and I don't know. I'm not sure. I think the top 6 scores for the name game, but bottom 6 for the trivia. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder if they're flipping back and forth between top 6 and bottom 6. That's possible. I am so sunburned in the face. I can see it. I don't get sunburn often, but holy crap. I've been out in the sun since like 8 a.m. I thought I put enough sunscreen on, but clearly not. Gotcha. Yeah. Like I said, when we get into the live stream recap, which I should be probably a little bit after 8, we'll see what happens, or we'll see if we get any clarification. I'll tell you, I am not the special guest tonight, so I can watch it on my own. But puzzles are spraying a bunch of bug spray. I wish I could because I really want to, but I can't because I'm on the stream. I have to just bear it and deal with it. We have some production people doing some hot to go over here. Yep. Bobby doing some hot to go. Oh, he stopped.
I should have brought my allergy pill.
Play-by-play of production doing. We have fun here, everyone. We have fun here. Yeah, that's weird. Yes, the after show. Oh, we have our group being called over, and yes, the after show is on Facebook. So it looks like we have Ollie, and the other area. But again, as we can tell, I think that might be the top group, because in that group of 5, 3 of them are the ones who got the most coins, because or not the most coins, but they got the bonus coins. They got the top of the red, the top of the green, and the top of the blue. So I'm assuming that's probably like the top group. So yeah, so see now, I wonder if that, I feel like Savannah, I wonder if that theory could be possibly correct, because if the first one was top, and then that last one was a bottom, and now that was top, because that would make sense because of the coin situation. So now this is the bottom. It's so interesting. I don't know what's going on. We love me some travel. Yeah, listen, if you go to the opening live stream on Facebook while we were introducing the players, I had to do some dancing because we were dealing with technical stuff, and I definitely did the hot to go dance. So you're welcome. Hi, Devontae. Hi. I don't know where they just went. Oh, they're over there. But I'll tell Bobby and Jordan that you said that you love them whenever I see them. Okay. I think I'm following. I don't know where Sam went. Okay, Sam went the other direction. Oh, wait. Okay. No. Okay, so so that the bottom, what was it? 7? Yeah, okay. Hold on. We had 13. So that's 8. So now we have 5. So these are the top players, but I think they're going back into the woods again. They're back over where we just were. So it looks like that might have been bottom group, because again, those people had the most coins. Yep, and Sam's over here. So again, I think these people that are staying are the ones who are winning. I think all throughout. So, I forgot there was a dip there. But yeah, so I think that's the case. You good? Oh, okay, cool. Great, awesome. We're turning around. Boom.
I made him change his mind.
I was like, I don't know what's going. I literally been telling him like I have no idea what's really going on. I don't know who's good, who's who's not doing good. I have no clue. But I'm just explaining the challenge for y'all, trying to figure that out. But thank y'all. I love that we're trying to figure it out together. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna head over to this group of 8 because that was a group of 5. So we've had
Group of 5 and a group of 8, I'm pretty sure.
yeah,
Okay.
yep, because they have 13, and then the other 2 groups of 6s are somewhere somewhere else in the woods of Macomb, doing I don't know what. But it looks like this group here has another challenge. So let's go find out what it is. Breaking into teams of 5, those 5 pick. Maybe that's a good guess. Right, the math ain't mathin', exactly. I think that's why it's so difficult with 25 because usually we do 24 people and you can break 24 down in a lot of different ways. So 25. Oh wait, now we're breaking up again. Okay, hold on. So now they just took this group of 8 and split them into 2 groups of 4. What's going on? I'm so confused. In a moment, you're each going to get a paddle and a red ball that you'll place on the top of the paddle. I'll give you your placement in a moment around this circle that's in front of us. When you have your paddle, you may only use one hand, and I want you to put that underneath, not on the side, underneath the side of this ball by you, but underneath the platform, excuse me. You'll take the ball, balancing it on top. Sound good? I will give you your placement. Think of this like a clock. I'll organize you from 12, 3, 6, and 9, and you'll all be facing clockwise. So you're going to be moving around the circle on your right, okay, from your starting position. When I say go, you'll begin moving around the circle as will everybody else. Your goal is to touch or pass the player in front of you. If you touch or pass them, they are out of the challenge. If you're out, I need you to get out of the way and hop wherever you are around the circle. Right out, come over here, and just hang tight for a second, okay? Make sense? You'll continue moving the entire time. So if you touch a player and then moments later your ball drops, you are also out of the challenge, and I'll need you to step out as well. We'll continue playing this until there is just one winner of this challenge. Are there any questions before we start? One last thing that I want to mention, because I forgot to say it, is I do need to have you stay arm length away from the rope course itself, okay? Can't have you all the way out here and then moving back over there. Sound good? Yeah. Great. So 1, set you right through. At 6, you'll stay on the outside. Stay on the outside. Thank you so much. 2, you're going to start right here. By this post. 3, you have to start right here at this post. Actually, I'm going to put you just in front of this post. So we have KP on spot 1. We have Dan on spot 2. We have Griffin on spot 3. And then we have Nicole on spot 4. Touches a different part of the platform than the bottom, and I have to rule you out of the challenge right away. If your ball drops at any point in the challenge, I'm also going to have to ask you to step out because you'll get eliminated. So they are having to balance the ball on the platform and trying to touch or pass the person in front of them in order to eliminate them. Go. So if their ball drops, they are out. If they are passed or they get touched, they are out. Looks like Griffin's gonna pass Nicole. We have contact. One player out, 2. Oh, get out of the way. Thank you. Okay, Nicole is out. Dan is trying to catch up to Griffin. Griffin is trying to catch up to KP. Looks like oh my god. And now everyone's almost at a slightly jog pace. Dan slowing down. Griffin trying to catch up to KP. KP doing her best to stay away. Dan has an equal distance away from the person touching him, so if he can kind of keep that middle distance. So it looks like Dan's trying to keep a middle distance. Now they're kind of even again. Everyone's doing great. Make sure that platform doesn't come in contact with Dan is keeping, oh, everyone's still looking good. Again, they are trying to, oh, and Dan has dropped. KP and Griffin. KP keeping like a jog pace. KP seems to be keeping like a jog pace, and now they're pretty even. And KP dropped. So Griffin just won that.
Perfect. Pass your ball in this right there. And our winner of this round, if you could collect your things and come right back over here.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and take a breath.
they're having some. Am I going with them? Sam, am I going with you? Okay, I'm going with Sam. I'm on the move now. I gotta do a nice little jog. Here we go. Oh God, my hat's gonna fall off. They're making me run. I already ran. We're going on to a different journey. I don't know where, but we're going somewhere else. I'm trying to keep up. My hat's falling off my head. Hold on. I don't know what's going on, but they're running. And I'm gonna start running again. I don't wanna die. I remember this dip last time. I don't know how far we're going. Okay, forget the hat. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on. They had me going everywhere. Now you can see my hat head. Are they eliminating anyone tonight? So unless there's some kind of like really huge twist that I don't know about, no one should be getting eliminated tonight. Usually with Survival Challenge, the first 2 days of the game, no one gets voted out because they want the players to experience some kind of, they want them to experience the game in some way. All right, I gotta get up to this group real quick. 1 sec. Okay. Oh, I see a classic challenge that I have played. Oh gee, what if they eliminate someone and it's actually 24 and make tribes? I mean, that is possible. That is possible. But I don't know. Ooh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Okay.
What that means for you is the 5 of you will be going back to camp together tonight. Camp will already be made up for. Camp will consist of a fire already burning, multiple tarps, a little bit of food, little bit. So congratulations on that.
you.
Congratulations on you guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is it.
Sweet anxiety aside.
In addition to all of that good news, we're going to play one more challenge. It is an endurance challenge. It's called Hold On. You see the bars they're holding. You each will get a set, and we're going to give you a brief second to get a feel for them. But you're basically just going to be holding the bar from falling down. It's endurance. So the last person who's still holding their bar will win a significant advantage. The person who finishes second will win a smaller, but still interesting advantage. So you've already won the nice camp for the night. That's yours. But you're now playing for some individual awards as well. So we're going to give you these. We'll show you how it's going to be held. You can space yourself out. Let's get your stuff.
Okay, so basically what's about to happen, if you could not hear John, the final, for everyone who's saying that Facebook dropped again, can you let us know if the stream is up? I just want to make sure that Sam knows. So please let me know if they are back up and running. for this challenge. So first off, this group of 5 is the winning 5. So they are the ones who have done all the challenges, have at least made it through all the challenges. They obviously weren't top 5 every time, but they got the placement enough to get all the way to the final thing. So they're all going back to camp tonight as a group of 5, and they are getting. They're gonna have a camp with a fire already made. They're gonna have multiple tarps. They're gonna have a little bit of food, according to John. But right now, what this challenge is, this endurance challenge, they're gonna have to hold a metal pole, like with tension rods basically, and either pull or push to keep the rod from slipping through. I believe John said that the person who lasts the longest will get an advantage, like not, I don't know, a big advantage, but an advantage. And then I believe second place will get a smaller but still good advantage, is what he said. So we're gonna do a little endurance challenge. Oh, it's back up. Yes, these are the people who did well in the comps. Yes, Sam. Thank you, Cody. Appreciate you. And also thanks for the hat. I got it from Bucky's. Hey Taylor. So these are the people who did best in the challenges. And again, they're going through one more endurance challenge to possibly gain some kind of advantage. As someone who has experienced this challenge before, this is not easy. So it's gonna be fun to see how well they do. It's an interesting contraption for sure. I am sweating and sunburnt, but here we are.
Hello.
I actually need some water. I have not drank water this whole time because I've been so distracted. But yeah, so let's turn this around. Cool. So the 5 in the top 5 are Paul, Ali, Elisa. Oh no, Elisa, Kaylee, and Jay. Those are the top 5. I'm doing my best to stay hydrated, trust me. Yes, and yes, Devontae, you do see Elisa about right behind John there. There she is. Ollie is now turned around. And then we have Jay turning to the side. Everyone else is pretty straightforward.
promise this story. Okay, so I started working for Best Western. It was the first hotel company I worked for, and they had this weird thing where you had to train with another employee for 6 weeks before you could do a shift on your own. So by like week 2, you pretty much know the job besides like the weird idiosyncrasies and stuff. So you're kind of just like, whatever, okay. So 6 weeks are up. My first night by myself. It's a 3 p.m. to 11 shift, and my manager's like, hey, like, call me if you need anything, but you'll be fine, fine. It's 10:30 before my 11 o'clock time to go. I'm like, oh, everything was fine. And I'm sitting back in the back watching some garbage on TV. And at the front desk, I hear I need a room right now. Give me a room right now. I'm like, oh my God. Okay, so I walk out and there's this woman standing pressed up against the front desk. And she's like, I need you to give me a room right, vertical. I need you to give me a room right now. I'm like, okay, like fine. Like, and I'm like, so you have like an ID or like, and she's just screaming. And she takes a step back and she's totally naked, head to toe. Like, I'm like, oh my God, like, oh my God, ma'am, like you have to get cold or whatever. She's like, my boyfriend locked me out of the room or whatever, and she's like, so like, I need you to give me a room. I'm like, ma'am, and I don't know why this was my first thought. I was like, ma'am, I can't give you a room. You do not have an ID on you. And I don't know why that was my first thought. So anyhow, so she's screaming, running around the lobby. She starts running up and down the hallways, like, and I'm like, oh my God, like. So finally, the woman is like, call the police right now. And I'm like, gladly. So call the police. She's still screaming the whole time in the lobby. Luckily, the cops are super close. They're like 2 minutes away. So they come in and they're like, hey, what's going on? Oh, never mind, because they see the totally naked woman running around the lobby. Vertical. Is that better? Excellent. So they see the totally naked woman running around. And they're like, oh, never mind. Okay. So they go and take care of her. They go to the back. We're in the room for about 30 minutes, and just the cops come back out, and they're like, oh my God. Like, so here's the thing. Cops didn't say, oh my God, that was me. They're like, so we're going to arrest both her and the boyfriend. They're like, that room is full, top to bottom, of like drugs and drug paraphernalia. Like, oh, okay, fantastic. So, and then I get to thinking, like, I checked those people in like 45 minutes ago. How did they get that much drugs in the room? So I'm like, okay. So I watch, they take the lady out in handcuffs, they take the gentleman out in handcuffs, and then I watch as they pull box after box after box of drugs and drug paraphernalia out of that room. I think it was like 13 boxes in total. And I'm like, how did they get that stuff in there? But I just didn't know. And so that's the story of my very first night working in a hotel by myself. Now everyone please clap.
Well, that was story time by Paul.
All right, we're going to get ready to move this sound along a little bit faster. So what I'm going to ask you to do is extend both of your arms and pull out in front of you and count down. At least it's not too bad. I'm going to ask you to put both of your arms straight out in front of you. I'm going to count down from 5. When I get to 0, you need to have them straight out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold there.
Now they're sticking straight out. So this is going to make it a little bit more difficult for them to hold on. Kaylee dropped.
Down to 3.
So we have Paul.
All down. Ali and Jay battling out
Ali
for
and
the
Jay.
2 advantages available.
Good job, you guys. Holy cow, that's tough. Wow, good job, you guys.
All right. So it looks like Ali gets the biggest advantage, or the first advantage, and then Jay gets a smaller but still apparently good advantage according to John. So yeah, looks like that's what we got. These bugs, man.
Oh my God.
All right, so let's see what happens next.
There's one thing about me, I love it all inclusive, so great job. Oh, you guys are just gonna open it? That's cool. Oh, yeah, let's go.
Well, that and I'm shaking even more than I was before.
I'm going to read the story. Anonymous road code. This is an anonymous
I have to go over here. believe we are done for today. Let me go over here. They just ended the stream over there, so I think. Okay, so I think we are done for the day. So I'm gonna head off. If I come back, I come back. But if not, we'll see you at the recap, or you'll see Sam and Kelsey. But see you at the recap show. And then see y'all tomorrow for day 2. Cool. Bye guys. See you later. Wow.